Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, normally we don't really, delve in, these kind of stories, at this time, but, based on information received and obtained, we had received a video, from the, one of our viewers and subscriber, showing, that, there's indeed a standoff with the police and criminals in the jail in Montego Bay, yes, Freeport police station. And this is, and based on what we have, found out so far, it's because a careless cop, he got shot, careless policeman, got shot with his own gun in Freeport police station. Yeah, and it was the policeman and two detainees were reported shot during a confrontation at Freeport police station. Policeman do that, Yes, he's a police because of his carelessness. Normally, you don't take your gun around to the cell block. That's a no-no. That is something that they taught you at the Jamaican Police Academy when in my time. I don't know what kind of training that these police officers are receiving. Earlier this year, a policeman was distracted and lost his. A criminal took away his gun and shot him. These things have been happening over and over. In my time, when before transition from a uniform to a detective, you were taught how to protect your firearm. Yes, your gun. The first thing as something happened before as you reach by the station and something happened, they ask you, where's the gun? They don't care about you because that's how the system is. So I don't understand how these police officers, I have seen some of them with their firearm close to their knees. I'm like, these guys, they watch too many movies. And I've done a video on it because even when I was training at Yakima, before, in preparation to go to Ramadi, Iraq, with sidearms and stuff like that, it shows that when your firearm is down, it's way below your waist. It takes an additional maybe 5 to 10 seconds for you to pull it out of the holster and use it. 5 to 10 seconds, you're dead. I don't know who made these guys feel like looking like cowboy is cool. But I want to let you know that indeed it's a tragedy and concerning incident that warrants public attention, especially considering the implication for safety of law enforcement officers and the public. So reporting on such events is crucial to inform the public, member of the Jamaica Young Police channel, the subscribers, viewers and Patreon members, and highlight the importance of adhering to proper protocols and ensuring the safety of those who serve and protect our communities. By sharing this news with our audience, we are fulfilling our responsibilities as not really a news outlet per se, but someone who's in the know. You understand what I'm saying? So we are just doing it. We don't consider ourselves a news outlet per se. We just give you facts and we just report on factual things, in which you can say that we're giving you news and investigative information and things from the past. Like documentary evidence that we provide to our audience. And so, some people would say that we are a news outlet to provide accurate and timely information and contribute to a broader conversation about accountability, safety, and challenges law enforcement professionals face. It is a sad reminder of the risk and sacrifice that police officers make in the line of duty, and it underscores the need for ongoing support, training, and vigilance within the police force. Additionally, by some acknowledging the incident impact on the families of police officers and the broader community, we are demonstrating empathy and sympathy and solidarity, yes, with those affected by this tragedy. We don't know the condition of the police officers yet, or the two detainees, because of standoff. So it is important to approach sensitive topics like this with sensitivity and respect for all individuals involved, while also upholding the principles of transparency and accountability in reporting. So the police high command have launched an investigation into the shooting of two detainees and a cop at Freeport police station in Montego Bay, St. James, Saturday evening. So that the Jamaica Constabulary Force is saying that they understand that a policeman who was on duty was disarmed by one of the detainees who opened fire inside the lockups. The detainee barricades himself inside a building on the compound. Soldiers and firefighters were called in. And the Jamaican Gleaner, as you saw in the video, understand that the problem started with a dispute between two detainees. One of them was removed from the cell in a bid to cool tempers. I saw them staying hot-headed. So it is understood that one of the policemen left his firearm on a table. No. Alright, so we supervisors over there by the cell. How a firearm reached into the lockups. How that? The police officer not supposed. Even when I was a uniform or a detective, you don't venture over that part of the police station with firearm. Lockups, car. These are people over there that most of them they know that they're going to prison, and some of them don't care. They have no respect for their life, not yours. And say police why they're there. They're not blaming themselves for the crime that they have committed. They're blaming the police officers who arrested them and you them hate because you shouldn't lock them up. So you're a fighter. These people don't take responsibility for their actions. So that's how they normalize wrong. Criminality in Jamaica. Wrong is right and right is double right. So that's the reason why they don't believe in what they're doing is wrong. So, yes, the policeman left him gun on a table. So the detainee then reportedly grabbed the weapon and opened fire, shooting the police constable in the right arm. We're glad to say him not dead, but we know police get a shot on them finger and dead. Seriously, yeah, bleed to death. I tell you, I just saw it go with police. When you're police, you assault. So him get shot in the right arm, we don't know what happened. So he then reportedly fired into the cell at the other detainee with whom he had been feuding. So the prisoner, him take up the policeman gun. Oh, him policeman. So that would tell us, you see Glock, that would tell us all the PMP criminal organization, them governments there, Glock, we can't tell you this. Glock is not the safest firearm. Any person can just pick up a Glock and fire it because it don't have a safety pin. No safety. So if you touch the trigger, it will go off. That's why the Americans, them use Beretta. One of the safest and best gun in the world, where I tell you that. Even in a mud, it still work. Glock, if you look at foreign particles or foreign body getting it, now go fire. But it's cheap, you understand? I saw a PMP them still. They're the one that did it in Francis Fabs. And so people get kickback from that. Because, the Beretta that we use, the 9mm Browning pistol that we used to use, you can't mash up that. And when that rusty, that's still fire. So, them go for cheapness and, and say Glock and because of style and them thing. So the mistake made by the policeman in this scenario is serious and severe lapse in firearm safety protocol and situational awareness. So we'll give you an in-depth analysis. Failure to secure the firearm. Yeah, failure to secure the firearm. Because as a police officer, you know, you're supposed to secure the firearm. So we are telling you, so failure to secure the firearm. The policeman left his firearm unattended on a table. In the cell area, firearm should never be left unattended. So is him that, you know, being irresponsible, especially in an environment where detainees may potentially pose a threat. Proper firearm protocol dictates that officers keep their weapon holstered and secure when not in use. That's what them teach about gun. How him put on film gun on the table. I want a real dummy that. Him not supposed to be in the police ever again. Because them supposed to they're supposed to suspend him, because they can't just kick him out like that unless he's a probationer, use 24/6. Some people say, you're cold because him get shot. No, man, him make himself get shot because he not follow training. We tell you, most of these little young police officers, some of them, all them care about is money and want for floss. And you see some of them are on, what you call it, Instagram, making a mockery and a damn fool of themselves. Police work and not a joke thing and not a celebrating. A serious work, life and death. When you go work, you know, must go home. So lack of situational awareness. That's a tool we are telling you. The policeman needs to maintain awareness of his surrounding and potential risk involved. He may have underestimated the volatility of the situation or the potential for detainees to attempt to seize his weapon. This policeman is super dummy. Proper situational awareness involves constantly assessing threats and taking appropriate precautions to mitigate risk, such as securely storing firearms. Failure to maintain control of the situation, even if tensions were high between detainees, it is the responsibility of the police officer to maintain control and ensure the safety of everyone involved. So even the man where the detainee shot, even them, by law, the state is responsible for compensating them for that. So this policeman, him have all kind of problem. Because that man in a jail is supposed to be protected. And worse, the shot where him get from a government firearm, a government gun. A government supposed to protect him, or the government gun end up shoot him. You understand? So allowing a situation to escalate to the point where a detainee can seize a firearm and open fire indicate a lack of control and proper intervention by the officer present. Who is the supervisor over there? How the gun reach over there? Gun not supposed to in a cell. He not supposed to in that place. So consequences of the mistake. You know, the consequence of the policeman's mistake were serious, severe, resulting in both the policeman and other detainees being shot. This not only jeopardized their safety but also compromised the overall security of the police station. Such incident can have far-reaching implications, including legal ramifications for the officers involved and damage to public trust in law enforcement. So yeah, so even the people in where I work, I said the supervisor, all them in trouble, because him shouldn't allow the policeman to bring him gun over there. If my even the detective that worse, no police officer not supposed to go cell block with gun. That is something embedded in there from training. I am no longer a police officer. I left the police for so many decades now. And that is something still in me. It's still inside of me as part of my training. No, that's awful when it comes on to firearm. The way that I see these police officers, all them, you know, carelessly or with a gun in them uniform. I said most of these police officers, they are setting up themselves to lose them life. A man have him gone way down here, down him knee. He watch too much cowboy show. In a real, you understand? In my time, even when we train, them teach you even that. Them teach you that, you know, because we used to have the FBI at over by the staff college, yes. And to, you know, I was a cadet. You get to talk with them and all of these things. Yeah, man, white man from America. FBI used to have a training. PMP criminal organization get rid of them. As Michael Mann them win, yeah, them run them out. But yet still, CMPP them, in time them sick of America, then come and go doctor. But none of that. Most of look here, you see me yeah, them not go Cuba, you know, or Russia, you know, America, them run come as them sick.
them not trust not even the Jamaican doctor, but them trust the American. We are talking the PNP criminal organized. We not could have blood. We are telling the truth. They have done everything to, to dismantle law enforcement in Jamaica from in my time. This policeman fail to follow proper procedure. So we just talk from memory where a lot of where them teach, proper procedure would have dictate that officer either keep his firearm holster on his person or secure in a designated location where detainees cannot access it. Them teach you them thing from training school. It's just like how them that tell you about observation and all of these things. This a policeman and have no situation awareness. Dummy. And that way I tell you, so although they might be more educated than us back then and they know how much subject, them don't really have no sense. Them something never happened in our time. Never. Even the dumbest police then in my time, no saying a car gonna go over cell. Additionally, protocols for handling disputes among detainees should have been followed to prevent the situation from escalating to violence. So we know overall the policeman's mistake in carrying his weapon to the cell area and leaving it unsecure highlights the importance of rigorous training in firearm safety, situational awareness and conflict resolution for law enforcement officers. Such incident underscore the need for continuous training and reinforcement of proper protocols to prevent a similar tragedy from occurring in the future. This is something where them supposed to train them at training school at the Jamaica Police Academy. But hey, look, them claim saying these police, them smart, them more educated than police of my time, But yet still, we were smarter than them. Yes, they might be more educated, joining the police. But I know say most of them, they not have quarter a sense where yours truly have. Because most of them can't think. All them I think about is how you go thief and how you, want to live like they are part of the Joneses. And I saw it go. Police work, I suffer work. I saw it go. So you have to know that and find some way of to start your own business or something. The policeman who took his firearm to the cell block should be arrested and charged for bringing his gun to the cell area and causing him to be shot with the same weapon. And that's what we say. We say that. We say them for lock them for charge him. We no business to him get shot. A him fault. His carelessness. That's what I like, you understand. At the Jamaican Police Academy, yes, where I was a recruit, police recruits were trained not to take firearms to cell areas because this is not a place for weapons. And there's no excuse for this policeman's action. He must be criminally prosecuted and kicked out of the police force because he's a threat to himself and his colleagues. Yeah, man, what a careless, worthless, and good for nothing cop. And that way I say, carousing, bonkers. I am ashamed of his actions. And because of him, there is a standoff at the police station cell block. Police officers should not be babysitting prisoners. It should have been the Department of Correctional Services. You see, just like how in America. In America, yeah. When I go, we can. Yeah, we had, all right. When we were in the military, we did it. Yeah, we did the test a bit. Virginia, a certain sheriff office in Florida passed everything. You understand? Because we not wait plan for get out of the military, but you don't know at the time 2 were in a go on and 1 and 2 little things, but we did done, prepare, for do the, for continue with law enforcement career. But God is the ultimate, and we give thanks because where we are now, we not complain. So we thank Uncle Sam and we thank God for everything because we're still alive. So, in America, so we've been through everything. The only thing that we were waiting on was in time we get out of the military, then we start training. We have a bridge we work with, a guy where we and him do it test, and him did in the military, we do it test, and you have to do run and all of them things there, and you understand? So he's a detective now. Yeah, and I'm Italian. My bridge and them things still, easy, even in the Jamaica Young Police channel group. A white guy.
Yeah, so we not venturing that way, but we thank God everything work out for you best. God know our best, so never you question the most high, you understand? But so we feel frustrated. Yeah man, we feel frustrated and disappointed by the policeman's actions. Especially consider the serious and severe consequences of his negligence. People could have lost them life. Him could have lost him life, all of the other prisoner could have lost him life. Because he got shot in his hand, the policeman, and two other detainees. Him get shot, so him supposed to serve him suspension notice, if my probationer, him supposed to serve with him 24/6 not likely to become an efficient constable. No matter who him have as him godfather, if kick him out of the police force, I just saw it go. Him is a threat to himself and to others. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember the policeman's name, but he was trying. Alright, one time, yeah, I think it was 95 or thereabouts. I know the policeman, him dead, die, So that was during Christmas, and something that happened to Bobby. So, this young police, him did some CIB for orientation. So them say, boy, make him, say him say, boy, I'm going to go road with me one day. And them say, all right. So at the time I was working, a soldier did fill in for Bobby, a soldier near Winter, and come from Gregor Park. Bad police still doing him, was soldier. And this policeman, I don't remember him name. If any policeman honestly remember him name, but him did quiet, And me and the policeman, maybe Gregory Thompson, I remember him name. Gregory Thompson, Roger Brown. He's a policeman, him quiet, he don't really talk. And I say, you don't know, through my young police, him have a slug and 12 shot. And we go up a McDonald Lane, get a call from control. Go up a McDonald Lane, that's a half max sale. And you have a boy up there named Piggy, Linton Johnson. I don't think, him supposed to be dead by this, I don't know if him dead or anything, but I don't know. If I don't lie, I tell you, I know, say, Gunter and shot him up on them thing. They kind of beat and get a gun from him, but they did turn up a KPH. Remember, sir, your boy named Piggy. Bad boy, And me say, when we reach a McDonald, and see the boy, them and stick them up, me say the policeman, get the boy, him gun, And me say, me have to, me say, give the criminal him gun, me have to cap me gun, and tell the boy, say, if you move, and tell the police, I take back the gun from the boy. And when he take the gun from the boy, I take the gun from the policeman and carry him back to Huntsby and carry him go straight to the crime chief, Granville Gas, and then transfer him immediate to King's House. After a couple of months or thereabout, him dead. Him have heart attack and dead. Me don't remember him name, God, honestly. Me say, my heart never beats off. Me say the policeman come off of the bike and give the gunman him gun and I search him. Me say, boy, me never said nothing like that. Me I say, oh, this is me say, hey, when me just take him gun from him, film gun, and put it in the other side of in my waist, and also carry him back right at Huntsby, carry him to the crime chief, and then transfer him immediately to King's House. And a couple months after that, him dead. I don't remember his name, but me I look at him face right now. So some people I say, boy, the transfer of him get it kind of affect him. But hey, the man was a threat. The man, hey, me say, but hey, suppose if I'll Piggy, if the boy did all decide, say, for hold on upon him, I told them mean for kill, because me never make the boy shot me. Policeman get the boy him gun. I don't remember his name. Maybe Gregory Thompson or Roger Brown or one of them man there where watch it can remind me of a police name. I know say can't me just remember only thing me can remember him face. I don't remember his name. I was so upset that day. Come here, I say, look how this policeman could have met this boy kill me. And this a boy, a gun boy. I think I Dixon name, Dixon. Maybe somebody, I think I Dixon name. And him did go to King's House and dead. Say, man, me I tell you right in at Christmas too, Yeah, so that's why we're disappointed over where I'm with this thing, especially considering, the consequences of a policeman negligence. So when I jump to no conclusion, about criminal prosecution and expulsion from the force, I just reality. But, we just want you to consider some few points. Some people like the work to be a matter about investigation and due process. A thorough investigation must gather all relevant facts and evidence surrounding the incident before decision regarding criminal charges and disciplinary action is made. And this investigation should be impartial and performed by an appropriate authority to ensure fairness. Hey, look here, because everything, you have to give a balance, So that's why we are telling that. We don't believe, him supposed to charge, because it's his responsibility to protect the weapon, the gun. You were taught that. Them police and them now, me say all a policeman, I see him did make all a boy take him gun from Constant Spring Road and kill him. Although police kill the boy, but him lose him life. Them too casual, nonchalant. Training and oversight. While police recruits are trained on firearm safety and proper procedures, it's possible that this particular officer made a grave mistake and error in judgment. It's important to assess whether any systemic issues such as inadequate training, supervision or policies contribute to the incident. Nothing like that can happen, because the way that them train you in dealing with firearm, them teach you not to go to the cell block with guns, and that's how them do. So some people that say now intent versus negligence. It's crucial to distinguish between intentional wrongdoing and negligence. This is negligence still doing and wrongdoing, but with negligence lead to criminal actions. Because at his fault why the detainee them get shot, two of them. So while the officer's action may have had severe consequences, if it is determined that his actions were not malicious but rather a result of carelessness or lapse in judgment, the appropriate response may involve corrective actions such as additional training or disciplinary measures rather than criminal prosecution. Yeah, but you can't, them can't do that too, but based on them action, or lapse in a judgment, unless this is a man where I come off for like a 16-hour shift and then less than 8 hours after that, I'm going on the next tour of duty. All of them things, you can put them things in perspective. But apart from that, him actions wrong in every way. Accountability and reform. So regardless of the investigation's outcome, accountability and reform within the police force may be necessary to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. This could involve reviewing, strengthening protocols related to firearm handling, situation awareness, and conflict resolutions, as well as ensuring that officers are adequately supported and supervised in their duties. Look, right now when you see the police force, I pay a paper tiger them I promote, and I doubt if the training them are the people them that were my supervisor in my day, them kind of caliber police them more. Police officer and all, because them say, the guy when he Owen Ellington, the most corrupt commissioner of police, he had changed the policy of the police force. Say, boy, if you reach 35 and you reach a certain rank, you're not supposed to get no more promotion. So I tell him, you say, you have to stop work. Period. They mash up the police force still do that. That guy that mash it up, the most corrupt commissioner of police. You understand? Yeah, we're no business. We don't care who are Ellington a friend. Ellington a criminal, thief. And when I tell you that with no apologies, corrupt, we tell you. So while it is natural to, we feel frustrated and disappointed by misconduct or negligence within law enforcement, it is essential to approach these situations with a commitment of fairness, accountability, and continuous improvement. Criminally prosecuting and expelling an officer should be considered only after a thorough investigation has been conducted and all facts have been carefully evaluated. Well, it all depends on the work activists them, because if this man put on a gun and make criminal take it up and shoot him and two of them, two detainees get shot, we don't even know if them did or anything like that as yet. This man a threat to himself and to others around him, because that's his action causes that. So the appropriate punishment for the policeman failure to comply with the rules regulation of the Jamaica Constabulary Force would depend on several factors, including the severity of the offence, the officer's disciplinary history, and any mitigating circumstances. And so here are some potential disciplinary measures that could be considered. Internal disciplinary, carry got quota inquiry. That's an adult room charge. But you don't have to carry him go there. If he's a probationer, you just give him 24/6 years, send him out. If him for charge, he's shooting at the men them. Because although the man say you can't prove malice, transfer malice means to say him wanted the other detainee for sure, the other one. Because two of them get shot. We don't know. We haven't received any confirmation if any of them die or seriously injured, but we know that two of them were shot. And it's because of his action. So the work to them, especially if him connected, they want to say him forget internal discipline. The police force may impose internal disciplinary measures such as reprimand, warning, suspension, or demotion. But I know him alone, even the ones that are over there were in charge, forgetting a trouble. Because I lack of supervision that. Or you make this man come over there with gun. Even if he's a detective, he's not supposed to go over there with gun. That's a no-gun zone. The severity of the punishment would depend on the seriousness of the violation and its impact on the force's safety and reputation. So at first something like this happen in a police force that I know of. That's why it's troubling. Training and education to address any deficiencies in their knowledge of our skills. Additional training and education on firearm safety. Proper procedures for handling detainees and conflict resolutions technique may be mandated for officers. Why, hey, all them criminal are so brazen. Right in front of the police, the man want to fight. Why, I tell you, and the man take the gun. Well, I just hope them send the one the thief, take out the policeman gun, I hope him gone to the departure lounge. Because I don't believe in a man for gonna, go KPH or down a Montego Bay where them carnal regional. No, you're not supposed to get a straight at departure lounge. Yeah, man, fine, yeah. When him do one them thing, remember say, is intent, intent to kill even the police, him get shot in him right arm. And it seemed like I see him police return fire. I don't know. So more or less maybe I must see, I don't know, I must have all them license going over there too. But I tell you, I don't know still, but as the investigation continue, we keep you guys up to date. So the officer may face consequences such as loss of certain privilege, such as the ability to carry a firearm or perform specific duties for a specified period as a deterrent against future misconduct. Imagine you as a police now and you're going to work on them that you can't use no gun. That is so sad. Well, I know a detective still doing it. I don't call him name. I used to work, the man shoot himself at prison. Detective, the man I see, I say, wow, how that happen? But I just saw it go on them thing. And nobody not perfect. Sometimes, gun to an aisle or something on them thing. But anytime you point gun, you must always point in a safe direction. You're not supposed to point a gun down to your foot and them thing that's it, you shot yourself. It's supposed to point away from you, and you understand. And look up in a gun nozzle, all them madness there. They say a man do it and him just lick out him brains. Yeah, kill him. Yeah, first I look up in a gun and you just see him just drop. So you have to be careful when you come on to gun. Gun or something you treat it differently. When you have a gun, you have to, at all times, you have to be on the alert. You can't just be nonchalant and carefree. So, depending on the circumstance, the police officer may be reassigned to a different department or role within the force where their skills and judgment can be better utilized or undergo further supervision or training. And guess what? So if him connected, him will get a promotion and them thing and in charge of people, and if a police officer accidentally shoot off a shot in the guard room and them thing, he might see him and I kill him. Remember me tell you that, so them stay. Yeah, man. So in some cases, police, in some cases, officer may be subject to financial penalties. They go court and inquire them charge them in the DSP and them thing, such as them charge them fines, DSP and deduction. It come from your salary as punishment for their actions. Sometimes you get dismissal or termination. In cases of serious misconduct or repeat violation, dismissal or termination from the force may be warranted. However, this is typically considered a last resort and would
only be pursued after carefully consider all the relevant factors and due processes. So, we don't know, say in this case, them supposed to kick him out of the force. And that way I say, the disciplinary process should be fair, transparent, and consistent with the principles of natural justice. Additionally, efforts should be made to address any underlying issues or systemic failures within the police force to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. The reason why we say that this policeman is supposed to be arrested and charged with negligence to the use of the firearm is that not only that he was injured, but there are two detainees that were injured too. So this man, him not adhere to the training that he had received. This man have no situational awareness. This man is a carefree police. Him not care about him job, and him not care about the people that are around him. Not only that he could have lost his life, but others could have lose their life too. Yeah, it could be totally more devastating. And guess what? All of the people them who get injured from this shooting with his gun, the state will compensate them. Can you believe it? So the criminal take the policeman gun, and because it's happening in a lockup, which is them responsible for the prisoner them because they are property of the government. So the government will compensate them. Imagine that, you understand? So have yourself a beautiful day. And police, look here man, don't keep on head on the swivel. Just remember say, I just you and you alone you have. When you go work, you have to think. Always being on the alert, situation awareness. And I like in my time, a different era this now. See how criminal brazen in my time, a guy wouldn't even, if something like that would have happened, a guy would have think twice before he even try to reach it. You can't put on gun like say a teacup or a coffee cup. No man. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel, out.